Okay, welcome back. We are ready to head into Oxenfurt to find out about the Baron's daughter. I've done a little bit of running over around the map, not a lot. Um, killed some monster nests in different areas. But that's about it. Picked up some crates and whatnot. Hopefully we'll have some be able to sell some things to get a little bit of money when we get into town, but we'll see.
Long live etc.
We definitely need to fix our weapons. And we obviously they're not letting people in. I don't know if you can swim across there. But we have papers from the
Halt!
Baron.
No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through. Come through.
Settled areas. In settled areas such as cities, villages, and camps, paths tend to be narrow and obstacles numerous. For this reason, your maximum movement speed in these locations is restricted. Okay. So the Redanian guards.
Good thing we'll leave soon.
I wonder if it would have been impossible to get here by taking a boat. Okay, pick up we got our fast travel now. Ooh, barber shop. We'll have to check that out, see if that's worth the money. So his Geralt's beard will like continue to grow to a certain extent. I don't know how far, but I think once you choose a haircut or a beard cut, it stops doing that. Okay, we've got a bar here.
Best wares this side of the Ponta.
A merchant that doesn't actually want to sell us anything. Beware of trolls. A troll's been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected that this is part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. It is recommended that this area be avoided until the appropriate branch of His Majesty's service can take care of the problem. In the event of an encounter with the troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will not then attack, for it will mistake the potential victim thus situated for a rock. And thanks for that, Berto. But, so we did want to go and get our troll decoction. That would be a thing to go fight. Contract. Monster in Oxenfurt. In Oxenfurt, okay. By orders of the most magnanimous ruler, King Radovid V, any itinerant monster slayer reading this notice is obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking and slaying this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect, the city within whose territory lies the oldest of academies of learning, namely Oxenfurt. The swordsman who puts an end to its criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity. Okay, contract beast in Oxenford Forest. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice, for the call contained within, called therein, will be of great interest to you. Hands of Sidaris, soldiers of fortune and veterans of many wars, hereby makes known the following. Being greatly concerned about the fate of the local peasantry, which suffers horribly from the attacks of some monster nesting in the forest near Oxenfurt, I have decided to grant a purse of Novigrad crowns to the man who slays this beast. It may be known that any man who comes to me without a trophy shall receive no gold, but instead shall be tossed out on his arse. So hard he shan't sit again until the end of his days. Okay. Woodland beast. Okay, there's some monster in the wood outside Novigrad doing great danger to our war effort. Anyone who tracks it down and kills it will not only fulfill a patriotic duty and bring the inevitable victory of the united northern forces under the leadership of our brave King Radovid one step closer, but will also get a sizable coin reward as recompense for his troubles. Together onward to victory. Captain Felix Grubb. Addendum. Note, the reward has not yet been claimed. Addendum. Attention, if the monster is not killed by the end of the present month, taxes for the entire region will be raised by 1/5. There's a swindler about. Don't take it in by platitudes and false prophecies dealt in by a certain so-called soothsayer dwelling in Benkelham. This man calls himself a sage, but knows as much about divining the future as any toothless village hag. And all he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Don't let him cheat you, it'll only encourage him. Gwent, play around with Stepan. Okay. Then try your hand against Stepan, a man so good that it seems the cards play themselves. Alchemy Inn. Okay. Let's see what's for sale over here.
Everyone to me! To me!
What can I get you? Sir? Of everything from apples to Xander.
Paper, please, and a bottle of ink.
Oh,
What can I do with you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
Let me see. Might pick something.
Paint. Needed to complete a quest. Okay. Well, we're not going to buy that now. Let's see if we have anything worth selling. Looks like we do. Fistech, wolfhide, smoking pipe, sheepskin, yeah, goat hide, old bear hide. Oh, we killed a bear. And I think we made, bear hide and old bear hide. Check
So
our.
long.
Okay, we can do something with green mutagen and blue mutagen, but I think we want those for other things. Yeah, so relic oil. Superior beast oil. So we made the regular beast oil. Now we just need cockatrice stomach and rubido. That's something we can make. We just need a bunch of different kinds of alcohol. Werewolf decoction. Okay. So troll decoction regenerates vitality during and outside of combat. So that's a good one to have. So maybe we'll go find that. Let's see what level that troll is. I think it's probably... Shrieker. So it may not actually be a quest, I'm not sure. But we have Commander of the Guard Post of the Bridge to Novigrad. So we're a ways from Novigrad still. But we can always go make a run over there. Okay. Oh, we are close.
Right one. Taking a peek at my wares yet?
Well, let's go and sharpen our almost broken sword.
Best wares this side of the Pontar.
I think we need to go around. We're here to talk to the
I'm looking for Tamara,
Baron's
the bloody
daughter.
Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
I don't
Your
blame her.
father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire, and then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Okay. Talk to the Baron about Tamara. I feel like we're done with this for a little while. So after all the other Bowen, we do Ladies of the Woods. A Tower of Oil of Mice would be a fun one. Fall of House Reardon. Contracts. I think Witcher contracts maybe. Well, they left me alone with only nibbles. Do it yourself. Ooh, raspberry juice. Mysterious letter. All is prepared. We await only your arrival. When I told the commander of your commitment and zeal, he agreed to welcome you into our ranks at once. At first you will be put through preliminary training, but you already know how to ride and wield a blade, and thus have already mastered the essentials. The rest will not take much time. As soon as you don our colors, we will set out in search of your mother, and we will find her, I promise, even if we have to comb every inch of Velen. Okay, so that's a letter from the witch hunters, probably. To tomorrow. My dear Helk, remember you said Isidore, don't you go robbing folks? The gods don't like it. Besides, only refugees on these roads these days. They're even poorer than us. How you were cross when I shirked working in the fields and didn't bring a scrap home to put in the pot? Well, are you going to eat those words, my dear? Gobble them all up, with a hearty slice of humble pie and some baked crow on the side. Yesterday we cornered this merchant, and not a Gors Velen or Brenna man, but a Nilfgaard itself, you see. From the city of Golden Towers. Didn't speak much common, but enough so we could understand each other. He said he was carrying some goods to the Black One's camp. We took everything he had, and I'm telling you, Helk dearest, you've never seen so many crowns in your life, nor could you ever hope to count that high. Now we're going to rough him up a bit more to make sure he hasn't hid some of his gold or goods. Once we cut off his thumbs, he'll spill the beans about any extra treats stashed in the soles of his boots, and once Mirko scalds him a bit, he'll tell us about the precious stones he's got sewn into the feed bag. Might tell us a great many things of interest, in fact. You never know what till you try. To tell young'uns, Dad's gonna be home soon, and he'll bring them toys and treats, and they'll eat so many honey cakes their tummies are gonna burst. For you, Helka, I'll bring you a silver necklace and brooch. Because while you can be awful cruel at times, I still love you. You naughty bint. P.S. Throw on that night shirt with the lace and the red beads for my arrival, and color up your kisser somewhat. So this is a letter that I found in a camp where they were holding a merchant in a cage, and I killed them and released him, and he said he'd sell me stuff on the front lines of the war. So I haven't tracked him down. We were trolls, okay. We read this one. Monster in Oxenfurt, Beast in the Oxenfurt Forest. Swindler. The land of Velen, located in the western of Temeria with its capital in Gors Velen, is one of the poorest provinces in the kingdom. Its territory encompasses the Isle of Thanid, home to the famous Magic Academy, which along with Gors Velen constitutes the commercial and developmental mainspring of the entire province. Velen is a stop on the Novigrad trade route, running through Sidaris, Vergen, Brugg, Sinatra, and other such southerly realms. Veleners subside primarily on agriculture, crafting, and animal husbandry. The province is practically deprived of all natural resources. It contains a great deal of forests, wetlands, and cultivated woods, though the greatest part of it is covered in swamps and bogs. Do it yourself. How many times have you cursed a tailor for sewing a shirt more crooked than that infamous home in Novigrad? So there's a crooked home in Novigrad? How many times have you argued with a smith who proved unable to forge a simple horseshoe in a month? How many times will you steal food from your children's mouth because some armorers demand a Kaveri fortune for a hum helmet? Enough. Basta, I say, and so should you. Empowered by the tome you hold in your hands and a few simple tools, you shall be able to perform basic repairs all by yourself, and perhaps even create something from scratch. So should those extortioners from the crafting guilds, who shall make the fool of whom? Roll up your sleeves and get to work. Okay. Okay, well. don't think the back door opens. We'll try it. Lock it. Okay, let's see if there is... I wonder if we haven't just seen everything. So let's go ahead and we'll make a quick ride around the town. And see if we can find us a blacksmith to fix our weapons.
Long live excellence. I feel like puking after that swimming.
You scared me a little. The sooner our lads beat the black ones, the sooner they can come home.
Your kind spreads disease.
Slow now. Whoa.
And desertion.
Not so fast, Roach.
Go across, see if there's anything.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Giddy up. Take it easy.
Due to the ongoing hostilities, all faculty and departments of Oxenford academies have been closed. Institution's privilege is revoked. The student body is hereby conscripted into the Redanian army. The accepted granted only to philosophers whose constitutions make them unfit for any practical. Okay, so this is the academy.
Out of the way.
It might be interesting to check out around here.
Beware, freak.
We've got a witch hunter. Wonder if we could come around this way. Or this way and climb the wall.
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
I'm gonna save and then we're gonna go we're gonna see if we can explore this university. Actually, let's go out here. Boom. Sploosh. Ooh. So anything. Makira decoction. Killer whale. Okay. Damage of the foes regenerates vitality. That's a nice one. I don't know what an Ekamara is, but killer whale. Okay, increase breath supply while underwater by 50%. Improves vision while diving. Okay, that's cool. Belly's fruit, we can get that. Buckthorn, okay, we can get that. Drowner tongue. I think we can get all of that. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Okay, well, this isn't an easy way to get in. Oh, come on. I won't grab it because it's leaning away from it just a little bit. That would be easier to grab. What's out here on this? There's gotta be something hidden. Grave Hag decoction. Right now we can really only use one decoction at a time. I think it's possible to up our skills so we could have multiples running at once. That might be something that'd be interesting to do. So another piece out here. Guess I didn't. So it looks like maybe if I can get in, I have to do it from inside and go over the walls. So maybe that's a thing that's better at night. Well, obviously I intended us not to be able to climb that. Almost there, but not quite. Hmm. Okay, unfortunately it seems like the walls are doing what walls are intended to do and are keeping us out. See if this gets us up into the city again.
My wives miss me.
Okay, somebody's house. There's a basement. Let's go see what's in the basement. Okay. This definitely seems like something. So this leads off towards locked. So close. Because that I think that leads off towards the academy. Okay. Is it locked as well? Okay. So obviously there's something going on down here. So we'll be back. Okay, lots of booze. Nobody in here so far. Oh, it's a new book. So I think that opens up into the town. Okay. Guess that's not actually a door. I have a feeling we'll be back here. Like there's a crime or something that's... We're gonna come investigate. But we don't really know what that is right now. Ooh, a bestiary. Alright. We're not gonna sit down and talk inside the town, inside of the house we robbed. But let's look at some of those books. Make sure we read them so that we can sell them. Okay, collected verses of Gonzalez de Bercio. Love. To love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess, but one wrong word or ill-thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Tide. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip my heart. Will the sea sneak back, calm and sure, in the dark of night as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed-up dreams, as memories of surfs of yore? Ballads and hymns. The Wolven Storm. These scars have long yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes, damn what the stars own, rending my heart open, then your love profess. A winding weaving fate to which we both atone. Pearls of the North, Oxenfurt. Oxenfurt, a gem snuggling into the bosom of the Pontar to the east of Novigrad. A cradle erected upon Redanian soil, nurturing the greatest minds not only of the kingdom, but of that kingdom, but of all of the north. To walk its hallowed academic halls is to embark on a journey through learning, from the finest points of philosophy to the grandest strokes of art, with stops made to admire architecture and dissect medicine along the way. To peer to either side, and you will spy fellow travelers in your pilgrimage of learning, the students. They throng Oxenfurt's streets, lending it an indelible imprint of youth that can be felt the moment you pass through its gates. Dormitories stand cheek by jowl, booksellers hawk used tomes on every corner, and under every tree fresh faces debate poetry with passion. Yet youth is not all slate and compass. The youth here shirk none of its other typical pastimes. Rococious and merry are the city streets, both by day and even more so by night. Though the city councilors have forbidden the sale of alcohol after dusk, no one seems eager to enforce this with stricture, and wisely so, for any loss of sleep is more than made up for by the gains. Profits to fatten its innkeepers' pockets, and late-night crooning of troubadours to enrich its souls. As for architecture, of particular note are the recently renovated elven aqueducts used to clean the city sewers. They stand as witness to the city's innovative spirit and will not only find their like in all you will not find their like in all the civilized world. Yet dominating the town architectural visage like a glistening crown is the complex of buildings that comprise the Oxenfurt Academy. Few today remember that these edifices, constructed by the elves, predate the city itself. It is the institute that named the city, and not vice versa. Today, Oxenfurt Academy enjoys a reputation matched only by the Imperial Academy in Nilfgaard. Of greatest renown, the Department of Alchemy, Natural History, Minstrelsy and Poetry, Medicine and Herbology, Engineering, and last but certainly not least, Philosophy. So we need to get in there. Brother Aldebart's Bestiary. Each beast herein describes in two manners ye may hunt. Either seek ye tracks, follow and strike the foulness wherever in its wild you find it, or lure it to a chosen place and engage it there in advantageous battle. The latter poses less risk, for the hunter exposes no chance for an unexpected fight. Note, however, that to lure a beast into a trap, first its taste and behaviors ye must know. As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post-haste. The beast, lured by the capering odor, will without fail soon come. If it is a griffin ye should seek to slay, take ye buckthorn from deep water. The mighty stench of this herb is to griffins like fresh roasted meat of the primest sort, and so they will come forth, though far away they might be. Turning to drowners and water hags, it is known to all and sundry that fish and rotting mollusks are their love. As for trolls, common hooch is their weakness. So that's some good information there. We had already known about the griffin, but didn't know about the forktails. I'm not sure what a forktail is. Slaughter of Sintra. The cavalcade of riders pounded across the blood-soaked courtyard. They looked at no one and asked no questions. They knew exactly where they were going and why. To kill the old queen and capture the Sinitran princess. As to what would become of her after that, no one would say. Calanthe and a group of her most loyal subjects had barricaded themselves inside the castle. They were protected by stone walls and a gate sealed by a spell. But they all realized neither would last long against the concentrated assault by the Nilfgaardian army and the mages supporting it. After 4 days, enemy soldiers forced their way inside. So we saw this in the TV show. Calanthe would be Ciri's grandmother. Oh, and also while I was out, I found a caves, like a mine, and inside found crafting stuff for superior Ursine stuff. So got the boots, armor. So this is Witcher gear. So it needs enhanced Ursine armor. So we need to kind of step our way up. This is the heavy version of the Witcher gear, I believe. So I don't know where we find information about the enhanced Ursine armor, and we probably need Ursine armor below that. But there, as you can see, there is a bonus for having all the pieces. For 3 pieces, when a Quinn shield shatters, there's a chance a new one will be cast at no stamina cost. The bonus increased by 5% for each piece of the set. And for 6 pieces, damage dealt by the abilities involving the Quinn sign is increased by 200%. So this is tank armor. Okay, and here is our blacksmith.
customer.
Show me what you got on offer.
Okay, silver sword. 500 gold. But it's a pretty significant upgrade to our silver. Crossbows, Level 21, level 23. 30. Rear bore sword 15. 11, 26. Skellige longsword. So 5 slashing, so that's steel. So that's the only thing we would want to buy. Moon dust. That's something we'd want as well. Okay, let's... Okay, so what we're using now is 49 to 61. I'm not going to use axes. Let's just go ahead and sell those off right away. Level 21, so we can't use it, but we can sell it. So it's level 21 and it's only plus 3 damage on a crossbow that we don't really use. So let's go ahead and sell that off. Okay, Novigrad longsword. 1 damage and 5 Quen. Yeah, we don't need the... I think if we're gonna upgrade, we're gonna upgrade to something quite a bit better. Okay. 500 gold. Horse blinders. I probably will end up getting the Nilfgaardian blinders just to match the rest of our horse. Moondust. Might as well. And a sword, okay. And then, oh, we need to, I probably should have done this earlier. Let's go ahead and repair everything. Okay. Almost broke, but silver sword. Okay, so we need a woven silver sword. 60 to 74, that's a good upgrade. To 83. 76 to 94. And we need one iron ingot, which we can make. Okay. We'll go ahead and make us one of those. Make ourselves a Nilfgaardian longsword. Plus 30 damage is hard to argue with.
Farewell.
%4 chance to bleeding, armor piercing, cool. I'd rather have Witcher gear, obviously, but I mean, 30 damage is a lot. And I don't know about armor, but at level 10, there's the Nilfgaardian armor that we could just upgrade to as well. Don't know. Okay. Let's head back. Okay, there's still this sandbar we haven't been out on. Let's go back into the town, or into the academy.
You hear her wailing yesterday? What did they do? Same as always. Started with her fingernails, ended with breaking her bones. I can't take this anymore. Your kind spreads disease. Defeatism and...
Wait, am I in the right way? I think I'm going the wrong way.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel. Crawl back under your rock.
Okay. Let's go ahead and save before we anger somebody. Must be the Oxenford equivalent of Rodan's the Thinker. Just slightly too high. We get up on these. So just slightly too high to get over. Maybe it's not possible. Or maybe it's not possible without, you know,
Got a foolproof method
attacking the entire town. See, in Assassin's Creed, this would be
They're not
trivial.
easy to find witches already, and I could use a quickie.
Unfortunately, Geralt is not Altair. Or Ezio, or... What are you doing with my horse? Okay. Let's look back at the quests that were here in the city. Talk to them. Okay, Shrieker, that's in Velen. Mysterious tracks. Beast Honorton, Missing Brother, Jenny of the Woods, Oxenford Druck. Experience ahead in the inns and alleyways often led me a trembling wreck, overwhelmed by the majesty of the world opening up before me. Sadly, during the Third Nilfgaardian War, the town became a shadow of its former self, and few who remained in its inns and alleyways risked not enlightenment but death at the hands of a mysterious murderer. Okay, so we need to be higher level. Okay, 11 for Griffin stuff. It's our fight club. Okay.
Ooh. Go, go.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Come on.
So it won't let us sprint. Is message.
Honor in the fatherland.
Are you a witcher?
Let's go ahead and we'll head all the way to Novigrad.
Come through. Long live Radovid!
Oh! Got a pass. You don't need a pass. We're from Novigrad, 8 generations or more. The war clock.
Faster.
Redania.
Wonder is any of this stuff? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, wrong button. I've already spoken with this trader. Sometimes the pathfinding isn't the greatest. Where are we at? Okay. Ah.
Go, go.
Let's go ahead and make sure we have our Hangman's Venom. Oh, did not get out of the way in time there. Okay, this guy's gonna block our... He would go right through our blocking. Okay. Master Hunting Gloves and Silver Ore. Circuit. Alder Folk Boots. Locked. Doesn't look like there's anything inside there. Whoa. There's somebody inside there?
Run, fast.
Oh, I'm having trouble breathing.
What was this about? Why'd they want to burn you alive?
They came to rob me. I refused to betray where I keep my valuables, so they brought in a cart full of firewood, barred me inside, and set fire to the thing.
Probably counting on you being swayed. Though I doubt they would have let you live even if you talked.
I've yet to thank you for your aid, Vatgern. My coin lies concealed in a hollowed-out stump behind the house. Take what you wish. It's dangerous to possess too much in these times.
Thank you. Farewell.
Something I'm willing to take. So that was one of the quests we actually had. Stump behind the house. Not this far behind the house, I would assume. Yeah. They're just killing rabbits.
Giddy up. Go, go.
That stench.
Hey-ya.
I think this might be the guy we freed.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Mistletoe. I think we need one or two of these. Says we need these for whatever we have set. I don't know what that is.
Farewell.
Moon dust. Saltpeter, quicksilver. Wouldn't make that. Concoctions. I don't think there's. Okay, we need one more for relic oil. Relict. And we need the water. It's like $300 for that. One more buckthorn and some more berries. Charybdis, we're missing white gold. And for white gold, we are missing Redanian herbal, cherry cordial, and mandrake cordial.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. Farewell.
So you have beast, cursed ones, elementals, hybrids, insectoids, necrophages, ogrids, inspectors. So we don't even know what a relic is.
Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around, right here.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
You don't know. Redanians hold all the fords across the Pontar. Can't get through without a pass. But you're in luck. So happens I've got a few to sell.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
No deal.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
So I don't think we even need this
What kind of work?
Nearby. Just to the southeast. My sister's husband's got a business. He and some lads tidy up battlefields. Problem is, there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, in monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you one beautiful discount.
All right, see what I can do.
Huh? What do you want?
Hear about the notice.
Hear about the notice. Got monster trouble?
Trouble? Good one. We're not having trouble. We're up shit fucking creek. Some shaggy fuck knows what sitting in the woods attacking every plough and transport that dares take the high road. We need rounds of bolts, arrows, rations, all around fucked. Sent a patrol out. Looks never came back. So the job's simple. Bring me the fucker's head, and I'll give you gold. As much as the notice says. I'm not gonna haggle. Quartermaster won't budge. But I can throw in a pass that'll get you across the Pontar. So, deal?
Sounds fair. See what I can do.
So where is it taking us? Cool. I don't think there's any new quests here. Food rations after the riots. Missing family. Plague danger. Camp guard.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
It's as though the heavens sent you.
This is the road.
Giddy up. Take it easy.
Actually, I think this might be... No, it was not. Okay.
Faster.
dog howling. Oh. Okay.
Roasted a dog. Must have been pretty darn hungry.
People hiding in there?
Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Sounds like kids.
When did you last eat?
A week back. Half a charred squirrel and a handful of berries.
Here. Be sure to share it with the others.
Thank you. Here, for you. For your kindness.
So, I could probably have given them, oh, Beast clothing. They give us a book. They entered his hut and began to search. First they tore through his bed. Dried twigs covered the sheets. This was the first proof. Okay, we've read this before. Well, I could have been getting drunk. I could have given them gold, but I think that would have gone bad. They would have gotten robbed. Better to just give them the food they need.
Come on.
Oh, it's just about the guy that hung. Okay.
That's it, Roach.
So what
Whoa there, Roach.
kind of creature are we after? So I think, oh, Algol. I ran into an Algol and it was, oh, okay. It was much higher and it was like gonna kick my ass. I ended up having to run away because it would literally heal for a more than I would hit it for. But Algols are necrophages. These are only level 5, so we're gonna tear these up. Lesser green, monster eye, running flesh, Algol claw, Algol bone marrow. So that's stuff we needed. Where is our other Algol? Okay, so we see footprints.
Footprints. A survivor? Either that or the monster's a humanoid. Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here, but all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem.
Okay, so we fought Algols, but those are not what killed them?
Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here, but all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem. Looted bear. Either someone stole the cargo after the monster attack, or our monster collects military paraphernalia. Look like claw marks, But here, an arrow. Shaft's broken off right at the skin. Something's fishy here. I should follow these tracks.
So a bunch of drowners over there.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, let's go ahead and re-up our... Who's walking barefoot?
One step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here? Speak!
Need to talk to your commander. It's important.
I don't trust you.
Figured as much when I saw your bow aimed at me. Still have me in your sight. And I'm just not prone to doing stupid things. I can assure you of that.
I'll be assured when you hand me your weapons.
That's
Come
not
on, your
happen.
swords. Drop them, and I'll take you to Venosio.
Yeah, well.
Fine. Lead the way.
If things go bad, I'm going to set them on fire with my magic.
Vatt'ghern. Strange. No monsters trouble us.
Might not trouble you, but the Redanians are convinced something prowls these woods. Hired me to kill it.
Well, they're mistaken. It's not the first time. There's no monster here. Your work is done.
This isn't a game. Men have died.
Soldiers have died. Radovid's soldiers, serving the man who torments the End-Shay from the Great Sea to the Blue Mountains. Soldiers who joined in massacres, tortured our brothers, raped our sisters. I shan't cry for them, and will not stop attacking those transports. We must eat, same as you. So you've a choice. Leave now and forget what you've seen, or die.
Yeah. I think we go with
That sense
Common
of
bandits.
moral superiority? Tiresome and wrong. You're common bandits.
Is that so? Then we shall treat you as common bandits would. Defender Vatgern!
Let's see what inventory we have. Okay. We didn't check these out. That's pretty cool. Oh, they look cool too. Plus 1 armor, but do okay. Okay, so I blinded myself. You wanna shoot stuff at me? Oh, got a squirrel tail. Why do I only have one sword? Oh, because that was not my stuff. Hydrogenium. Okay. There we go. So those are the Squirtle. I'm not really sure whether I should be for them or against them. I mean, obviously they attacked me. I mean, I did kind of provoke them, but... Oh, Wasn't that far into the crossroads. We're still not equipped. Steel sword.
Come on now.
So we
Go.
learn to climb trees.
Hey ya.
Okay, so here's where we came through. And it's going to take us back to the other way. I want to go check out over here, though.
Let's go.
Because I saw bodies. Let's go ahead and make sure we have our necrophage oil on. Okay, so found some money on one of the dead bodies. That is a very dead person. One worked. Don't know how needed that is. I thought I saw buckthorn over here. We need one more buckthorn. Oh, Malabor Forest. Accelerate the generation of adrenaline points. That's good. And we need a few more Drowner tongues.
That's it, Roach.
Buy them.
Let's go.
Strange.
Come on.
Why does it think that's actually a...
Move it.
Where's this road that it thinks we're on? Doesn't even look like there used to be a road.
Passes in the Novi Grad and won't find him cheap anywhere else.
Not so fast, Roach.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns near about mid-copse.
You're back, finally. Did you get the beast?
No beast to speak of in the woods. Just elves from a Squoyet's hellband that attacked the convoys. Here, they're squirrel tails.
Scoia'tael, you say? And I thought we'd exterminated the last of those vermin. And the non-humans left it wised up. Well, seems we'll need to pacify them again. Make a list of all the long ears around and hang every 10th one.
Well, we definitely don't want to be on these guys' side.
Definitely.
I see you would have a mind on this. You're a good man. Here, the gold I promised you, and the pass. Good luck.
On market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, red sausage, nuts, acorn flour, and tufts of burdock, and all you can trade is what we have.
We're almost level 8. We can try out this quest.
Slower. That's it, Roach.
Can't find him cheap anywhere else. Nothing left but
yourself. That's no corpse either.
Come on, ketchup roach.
Giddy up.
Out of the way. Okay, what town is this? Oh, Murbeldale.
Come on now.
It was named because the people here were idiots and thought everything was mulberries.
Cavalry swooped in from the wood.
Let's go.
Infantry marched from the swamp. Our boys wished us well.
Whoa there, Roach.
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Do not cast him out, Broderick. All may draw from the well of the Eternal Fire's grace.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the Eternal Fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Yeah, we'll see what...
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the Eternal Fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Faster.
Okay. So it looks like wolves.
Sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
I didn't get it.
That stench.
Oh, here.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Is it a secondary quest or no? These are all nearby, I might as well do these all at once.
Go, go.
Oh, did I just ride past him? I was looking at my minimap and not at...
Run, Roach.
Okay.
Come on. Slow now. Whoa. Now for a shot of Igni. Move it.
Okay, let's see what this building is over here. Was that the Hungry Kids?
Slow now.
Yeah, that was the Hungry Kids place.
That's it, Roach. Whoa there, Roach.
Even the gods wait for our misfortune.
Hey-ya! Slow now. Whoa there, Roach. Hey there. Shit, one's still alive.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the Eternal Fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fisstech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his men came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Okay, so there's more to this than just a,
Now for a shot of Igni.
this big metal bar. Let's go have a little talk with our priest here that wanted us to do his dirty work for him. Run, dear, run! Nope, I think this is where we started out here. So where exactly are we? Yeah, Hangman's Tree. Oh, here's where I uncaged that person. And then I think they... over there. Okay.
Come on.
Make sure we're back on our Quinn, just in case we jump into a fight. And we're going up against people. So let's go ahead and make sure we have our Hangman Venom on.
You'll never learn.
Too bad we can't sell the horses.
Go, go. ya. Come on, Roach.
Let's go ahead and put our oil back on.
Slow
So it does last 40, but we were halfway done with it this time. Okay. Oh.
Slow now. Whoa.
Let's go ahead and save because we never know what's coming for us.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you.
3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Get back! Get back!
200 crowns. Oh yeah. That's like the biggest score we've gotten. Maybe in the entire game. Okay. Well, now we can go back to our quest. Our Witcher quest for the Shrieker. But we're going to go ahead and do that on another video. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break and yeah, join me for that. Thanks. Bye.